Today I'm going to show you how I make a 2-day Italian pasta salad. This pasta salad always lasts my household for 2 days, and that's okay because I don't want to cook tomorrow. So here we go. I'm going to start by prepping the boiling water for my pasta. I'm going to add like a tablespoon of salt. This salt got clumpy, but here we go. I'm going to be using 12 ounces of the multicolored rotini pasta. 7 to 8 minutes for al dente. I am going to cook it for about 9. I'm going to give that a mix, bring it to a boil, and let it cook. And once this is done, I'm going to shut off the heat, and I'm going to scoop out all of my pasta from the pasta water. I'm not going to rid of the pasta water. I'll show you what I do next. But I'm going to add my pasta to a baking sheet and allow it to cool. You'll want this to cool completely before you put your cold Italian pasta salad together. So once this is all scooped out, I'm going to spread it out onto the baking sheet and let it cool. So for the pasta water, I'm going to turn the heat back on and bring it back to a boil. And I'm going to use that water to blanch some broccoli. I have 2 crowns of broccoli. I'm only going to use 1. And I'm going to keep it whole and just place it right into the boiling pasta water for about 20 to 30 seconds. Once it gets that bright green color, I'm going to remove it. And I'm just going to drain most of that pasta water because it's really hot. And I'm going to shock it in an ice water bath for about a minute or so. And then once that has cooled and it's no longer hot, so with my kitchen shears, I'm going to clip the broccoli florets, and this is going into the pasta salad. For this salad, I'm going to add 4.5 ounces of pepperoni, and I'm going to cut them into quarter pieces. I'm also going to be using 8 ounces of these little mini fresh mozzarella pearls. If you have fresh mozzarella that's whole, just cut it into small chunks. I'm going to work on the dressing. I'm going with a store-bought vinaigrette, crushed red pepper flakes. Here I have some Italian seasoning blend, and I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of mayo. So I'm going to add a cup of this store-bought vinaigrette. Use the vinaigrette of your choice, or you can just use an Italian dressing. I'm going to add like a half teaspoon of the crushed red pepper flakes. I'm also going to add like a teaspoon of this dried Italian herb blend. And I'm also going to add or squeeze in 2 to 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And I am eyeballing things, and like I said, you don't have to create this dressing. It's really good if you do, but just buy a creamy Italian dressing from the store. That also works. So I'm just going to cover this with a lid and shake well. For those of you that are new here, welcome to my channel, Simply Mama Cooks. I'm Angelica, and for those of you that are following already, be sure to click that bell notification for all of my latest videos. So I'm ready to put this together. And I have a lot of ingredients going in here. I'm going with a 2.5 ounce can of black olives, some peppercinis. I'm also going to add 1 cucumber. Here I have half a pint of grape tomatoes. I also have artichokes. I'm adding some red onion. The amounts are up to you. I'm also adding that broccoli, the broccoli florets that we made earlier. Here I have some shredded carrot, like a cup's worth. I also am adding that pepperoni and the mini mozzarella pearls right in the center. And you'll probably have to break those up. I'm going to use my clean hands. I always wash my hands. That's why they're so dry. Okay, so now I'm going to add that dressing. And like I said, any store-bought dressing that you prefer, it works. I'm adding all of it, and I'm going to mix it. You can add half of the dressing now and put it in the fridge, and when you're ready to serve, add the rest of it to bring it back to life. And the reason why I call this a 2-day pasta, because I will make this today for lunch, and we'll probably have it tomorrow for lunch again. That's how good it is, and there's only 3 of us that are going to eat this, so this is enough for like maybe 4 to 6 servings. And it's really hearty. It's a 1-bowl meal. Sometimes I serve it with crusty garlic bread on the side, but today, just as is, 1 bowl of this delicious hearty pasta. And it is a cold pasta, and it's perfect for spring and summer. Once combined, I'm going to also add a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. You can also finish it with a little salt and pepper. That is to your preference if you feel like it needs more seasoning or salt. So I was actually going to save this recipe for a Saturday salad, but I guess I want this video out there, so if you want to make a weekend pasta salad for a party, picnic, or just for your family to have, go for it. It's really good, and I love the addition of all the fresh ingredients. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.